Would you like our majority to grow in the House of Delegates? We have someone here who's going to make that happen. We will flip the 88th district, where the Republican delegate is retiring, in a district that has grown tremendously in the last few years, in a district that is becoming more and more and more blue. I would like to tell you so many things about the previous delegate that is not in the ballot anymore, but I think Kecia will have a lot of stories to tell us, and she will let us know how we can give her our support so she can flip this district. Kecia, would you please introduce yourself and tell our members how we can help you?
Yes. Hi. Thank you, Mrs. Mauritas, for introducing me. First, I would like to say thank you for even inviting me and letting me tell my story and share why I decided to run and how we're just going to flip the 88th. So that's first. Second, as many of you know, my name is Kecia Evans, and I'm running for the House of Delegates for District 88. And for those that don't know, District 88 it includes parts of Stafford, parts of Spotsylvania, parts of Fredericksburg, and parts of Fauquier. Because as you can tell, when you see the map, it's very gerrymandered. So hopefully that will be changing soon. But 88 is such a unique district. And so I'm able to be the voice for 4 counties. So just to let you know a little bit about me. When I was 17, I should say by the time I was 17, I had 2 children. They said that I would not be able to graduate high school. And so I did that. They said that I would not be able to get my higher education. So on June 12th, 1996, I graduated. I walked across that stage with my 2 children. And I went on to get my higher education. I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. I have a master's degree in digital forensics. And I went on to get my master's degree in national security law. So as you can see, with the dedication, motivation, and the zeal, I did not stop. I did not become that statistic that they said that society said that I would become impoverished or that I would not graduate. So I kept moving forward, and I continue to do that as a delegate. I'm also I can tell you a little bit about me as far as I've been residing in Stafford since 2015. I serve now on the Board of Zoning of Appeals. I am actually the secretary. I have been the chair, I'm the former chair for the Special Education Advisory Committee for the Stafford County School Board. I did that for 2 years. I also was the chair for 2 years for the Department of Parks and Rec. So as you see, I've always been in volunteer and been active. But for 2021, I plan on flipping the district. You know, this district, we have 3 people running. That includes myself, the Republican and Libertarian. So I know that this district can be flipped with the support and help of other Dems, especially with the top ticket with Terry McAuliffe there, Haya Alaya there, as well as Mark Herring. I believe that the Dems are going to pull this out. I also can tell you that, I don't know if you guys know, but in 2019, Jess Foster, who was a great candidate, she had ran and she only lost this district by 3,000 votes. And that is with the incumbent being in office. And like I said, Joe Biden lost by 2.9%. So I think we're ready to flip this district. This district is ready to be blue instead of red, because it's been red for 19 years. And I've been doing that. I've been knocking on doors. We've been phone banking. We've been getting out our message. And so I just want to bring equality and fairness to this district. I believe that it's really, really important that the delegate who's in this seat be a subject matter expert and just being a human being. And so that's basically what I'm about.
Yay!
So we're so happy that you're here with us, and I would like the committee to introduce some of themselves with you and ask you some questions, because yesterday I was in Spotsylvania with my husband knocking doors for you and introducing people for you, And really, yeah. We really want to be able to see that you flip that district,
Yes.
because we don't want more people like him, really
Yes.
putting bills there that he don't want companies to put chips in employers' head.
Correct.
And all this. Can you tell us a little bit about that before people?
Yeah, I'm going to say we definitely. So every bill that Mark Cole has wrote has been a naysayer. Like he's nay, 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 no one, everything. But someone had asked me about my Republican, the Republican and the Libertarian, and I actually had to tell him I don't know because I do not pay attention because they are not a thought before or after. I'm just focused on making sure that a Democrat is in the seat. And so the same thing with Mark Cole. Yes, he was a naysayer, but he was not for us. He was not for the people. He did not practice equality or fairness. And so therefore, I have not put in any thought into him. What I am putting on is for the people. I want to be the voice that says, hey, I'm here for you, understanding that we all come from different walks of life, but it doesn't mean that we can't be all at the table.
Yeah, and another thing that I find out that he was one of the 3 Republicans that they submit the request, for to the president to cancel all the votes in Virginia. I'm like, are you kidding me? That was crazy.
Well, the only thing I can say is that's in the past. We have to look for the future, and the future is Kecia Evans. The past is Mark Cole, and hopefully we don't have a Phil Scott. And it's Kecia Evans who do not believe in that, who believes in equality, who believes in fairness, who believes in fair elections, but also believe that every child should have the same opportunity that someone who has wealth. So I'm looking forward and not looking backward because 88 needs that. That's the type of voice that 88 needs.
Yes, thank you so much. And I see that Mark would like to say a couple of words. Mark
hey, Kecia, it's good seeing you again.
Yes.
Hey, so it's a fantastic story that you got, the stuff you've been doing out there in your district, the 88th. Hey, but tell us a little bit about your small business. I'm always winging back to small business. I voted to a small business owner.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit.
As I tell my story, sometimes I forget like the small business part, forget that I'm a mom or a wife. But yes, I do own a small business. It's KSE Notary Services. And what I do is I provide notarial services for mortgage lending companies. And so I started that during COVID. And so, as a small business owner, I have seen the challenges that small businesses have. And so that's retaining people, and just providing a wage for them, a living wage for them to live, which is $15 an hour. That should be fair, but it also, I understand how it impacts on small businesses. So when you are not grossing that and you have to dish out that money, it's actually hard. So therefore you're not making the money. It's more of you're losing. And so that actually can affect you as well. So there's so many things, but then there's good things, right? So like, hopefully, I think healthcare, like if we can get healthcare for small businesses and so forth, I think that would be great. That is something that I would love to work on with other delegate colleagues.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm so happy that you came because some of our members really want to make the difference here in Virginia, and they've been looking for other districts that they can use some help. So
yes, my district, come on down.
Yeah, and we're not really that far away from you. It's a couple of drive, but we were doing that, and we'll be happy to bring somebody else to help us. But please tell people how.
So yes, I was about to say my campaign manager's on here, Brandon Riley, but how you can actually, my ask would be to volunteer and knock doors. Yes, we ask for money, but actually right now I'm going to say what I need is door knockers. I need people on the ground to knock these doors, to make other Dems come out and vote. Just not voting early, but vote on November 2nd. I believe that if people do not vote, that we're going to lose our democracy here in Virginia. And so I don't want that. I don't want to be a Texas. I want to stay Virginia. And so that right there is really, really important to me. And so you can do that you can go to my website, which is Evans for Delegate. And it's not the number 4, it's the word for, FOR, delegate.org. And you can sign up and say, hey, I would like to canvass. And so someone would get back with you, or you can actually reach me. I can put my contact number here, and I can get you connected with our field people. Oh, so there it goes, evansfordelegate.org.
Wonderful. You want to introduce Brandon so people, you know, get to know him?
Yes. I'm going to say Brandon Riley. He is my campaign manager. Excellent, excellent guy. So Brandon, you say hello.
Yes,
Greetings,
Brandon.
everybody. How we doing? Yeah. I don't know if I'm on or not on.
Yep. You're
All
on.
right, cool. Well, hey, everyone, greetings, everybody. I'm Brandon Riley, campaign manager for Kecia, out in the field right now, knocking doors in Spotsylvania. Just took time out just to watch what was going on, and look forward to seeing all of you guys down in the district, at least providing one shift that makes the greatest difference. Just letting people know that, hey, look, democracy doesn't stop in Northern Virginia, but it continues all the way down I-95, all the way down to the Capitol.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes.
Well, we really appreciate that you took the time to come and let us know how you're doing and how we can help, because we want to make sure that you have such a, you know, tight race that we can make the difference with just a couple of hours if we can help you.
Yes,
So,
thank you so much.
yeah, so please reach to Mount Vernon and let us know how things are going, and we'll make sure that we're there for you.
I will, and thank you for having me.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Klaus. Okay, well, this was a very, very nice visit, and it was nice that she came to let us know, you know, how we can help. That race is so tight, and we can make the difference just knocking a couple of doors for her.